I was getting so high. Sizzling on your ass. Alright, people, what's up? Hey, Mom. Well, I'm in the damn sauna, as you can tell. It's a decent size sauna. My whole crew, we can get in here. Get it in. What's up, Bowman? Yeah, one thing I like about my house the most is the fucking sauna. Treadmill sauna. And I got a little gym over there, too. Junkie, so I can't show you. But during this quarantine, if you guys been watching Tory Lanez, that motherfucker is funny. Is staying motivated. So I'm gonna talk real quick because I don't want my phone to burn up. Actually, I'm gonna sit under here. That way it don't get as hot. Oh, it's cooler out here. You can't see me though. All right, yeah. So one thing about me is motivation. When I first started the sport, the motivation was to get to the top, be at the top, stay at the top, get to the belt, keep the belt, reign over the title. And that was the goal. Now is to get back there and also just to put myself in a position where I'm one of the greatest. And I'm still in that mix. I'm still in that bubble. But during this time, I don't know if anybody was affected more than the March 21st card as far as the UFC guys. We had a complete camp done. I had my last day of sparring. I was so proud of myself and the focus and the attention to detail, my coaches, my training partners, everything, and how everybody came together. It was a very dope training camp, one of my favorite ones. Been fighting for since 2005, so close to 15 years. And, it was one of my favorite training camps. And yeah, just to have that fight card just kind of snatched from underneath your ankles. It's kind of fucking crazy. But I'm saying positive right now. I didn't feel like running. I've been procrastinating all day. I don't want to run. But I started thinking about the guys that don't have a home gym, don't have a personal gym. I own a gym in St. Louis as well. What's up, Robbie? But I can go there and I can train at my own gym. I can run. I got turf. I got bags. I got boxing ring. I got mats. I got a whole weight room. I got cardio there. These are all the things that I've been blessed to have that I got to take advantage of it because it's people that don't have it that's sitting in their house and they're going crazy. So today I said, Tyron, get your ass up, get up, get ready to clean, get ready to organize your crib, get your workout in. So I finally got on the gym. Got my shit cracking today. It's hot in this motherfucker. But yeah, that's what I did today. So I encourage you guys to try to find a way to stay sane. And what's motivating me right now, man, I'm watching I got a compilation of every single Mike Tyson fight. I got it on DVD, but also watching it on television, on YouTube. And just his tenacity, man, the way he fucking punches and his cruel intent with each hand, like he can hurt you with a left hook, he can knock you down with a jab, straight right hand, overhand right hand to the body, left hand to the body, left uppercut, right uppercut. He really had a grid. So all the outside punches from here, outside punches on this side, inside punches coming up, or straight punches, he could knock you out with either hand. And his motion was just impeccable. So I know that didn't just come from me watching him. I can watch him. I know exactly what he's doing. But my body's not going to respond that way because he built that computer. He built his body to be a module and his coaches and trainers. So it gave me the confidence to, I was sitting there shadow boxing in front of the television, watching what he was doing and trying to see how my body. Some things felt natural. Like, I can do that. I can drill that. Some things didn't feel natural that I may either take more time to do or not do at all because it may not be my style, my body type. But I suggest you guys go and watch a fighter, if you're a fighter, even if you're just a fan, watch somebody that is a fighter with your body type that you may possess some of the same similarities, some of the same gifts, same power, same height, same reach, and body type is that fighter and learn from them. Like when I was down after I fought Kevin Gastelum, broke my foot, first kick of the whole fight. He said, you ready? Let's get it on. I threw a kick, broke my motherfucking foot. Blah, crack right then and there. From that point, I love you back. And I'm going to do a Q&A real quick too. Love you back. But yeah, I broke my foot, but I had to find a way to win the fight anyway. I tore my labrum in the first uppercut against Damien. I had to find a way to win anyway. But one thing I did when I was down from the surgeries, I watched a lot of video on Roy Nelson. Sorry, not Roy Nelson. That's my homie. Shout out Roy Nelson. But Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali just had the charisma. He had the ability to make you miss and not get hit. He was jiving. He was shucking and jiving. He was moving and talking stuff. And he really played the mental warfare, but he was smooth and fluid. Mike Tyson was destructive, very powerful, inside-outside, switching stance. And he loaded power every chance he get. If he slipped, he loaded power. If he rolled, he loaded power. If he stepped back, he loaded power. If he stepped forward, he's continuing power. So I took some stuff from that. Roy Jones Jr. had long arms. I have long arms. So some of the things that he did with certain hand speed, I may also be able to get away with. Sugar Ray Leonard was super fast and had power. He's one of the few fighters that had equal amount of speed, power, conditioning, combination, and variety. And he also was tough as nail, had a great chin. So he pretty much had everything. His meters were all at 100, especially for his weight class. So had to watch some Sugar Ray. So right now, I'm sitting on TV watching some Mike Tyson. Sorry, I do got kids, so my house junkie. I ain't gonna apologize. I'm just fucking gonna keep it real. So yeah, this is what I was watching when I was on the treadmill. Obviously, I'll leave right here. But yeah, you just watch, man. He just, everything he does, when he's leaning one way, power. Leaning that way, power. He may not take it, but he shows you, and he frightens most of his opponents. Just the way he's built, the way he stalks you down, cuts you off, and he always got an answer for what you do. You know, when he got in close, he used to put his hands over the top of the gloves so guys couldn't hit. Look at the uppercut. You know, he found the opening. You know what I mean? Everything nice and tight. You know, so yeah, he's one of the best, man. So this is something that's playing. I think we're on fight 16. I started on fight 1. So I was running, jogging, shadow boxing, biking. Now I got in the sauna. So this is one of all his fights in a row. I think this is fight 16, like I said, but most of these fights, he was done in the first round. So I'll let you guys watch this a little bit. In the meantime, I'm answering some of these questions. I don't have a lot of thought on John Jones' situation, man. John is an amazing athlete. He's one of the best that ever did it, and it's very tough to speak on this matter, and I don't have any information. So I just pray that everything goes well. I pray that if he, has issues, that he get those things solved, that he's not in danger or didn't put anybody else in danger. So that's all I really have to say on the John Jones situation. Once again, I don't have a lot of information. You got enough? Yeah, I got enough. Shit, I'm trying to sell something. You want? It's $5 a roll. They on deck. I got masks. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't selling my masks. But if you need a roll of tissue, I might be able to help you out. My toughest fight is against a guy named Nathan Coy. I felt it during the fight. He was tough. He was resilient. I was giving my all. He was giving his all, and it was really taxing during that fight. So, man, that was probably my toughest fight. Toughest opponent probably was Carlos Condit. Let me see. If the UFC offered me a title fight at middleweight, yeah, I would take it for sure. Only a title fight, though. I don't need to work my way up. I've been at the top for a very long time. Once I bounce back and get the belt back in the welterweight division, then I'll be in position to hop up and fight for a title. Sorry, I'm trying to watch this at the same time. Thank you, my man. Appreciate the support. I started the UFC in 2014. First fight with Jay Heron, February 9th, 2014. February 2nd, 2014. Fought him in, I think it was Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. That's cool. Questions. Kobe Covington has a good fight style. As much as I fucking want to shit on his face, he has a good fight style. He has good pressure. Not a lot of power, but he has a lot of volume. He's resilient. He moves so much, it's hard to get him caught still with a flush shot. That's why he's able to endure and not get hit. He puts himself in. But I knew Bilal would get a kick out of that. But yeah, he does a great job of his body type. It's similar to. I'm not comparing him to Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson, for his body type, I think he maximized his potential. And I think Kobe Covington, with his conditioning, his ability to clinch, his static strength, his pressure, and his volume, I think he's put himself in position to win some good fights. And I look forward to fucking him up pretty soon whenever he quit being a bitch and sign a contract. Mandalay, what's up, Thug Jitsu Master? Is he? What went wrong in the Usman fight is sometimes you just have those nights when you're not there, man. I don't know what was wrong. Since then, I really just kind of started eliminating stuff off my plate and really getting my focus back and, getting back to the basics. And I just felt like I just couldn't move, couldn't throw, couldn't punch. And, everything was in slow motion. I just felt like somebody snatched the battery pack out my back. All right, a couple more questions, guys. I got to jump back in the sauna. When did I first get interested in MMA? Started wanting to become a professional fighter. I was actually messing around with it. And funny that Eve Edwards is on here. I was actually his coach, his wrestling coach for a very long time. And I wasn't sure I wanted to do it professional. I wasn't sure I wasn't going to take it to the next level. I was kind of wrestling coaching. I was trying to make an Olympic team. I was also, coaching MMA fighters. That's when Ultimate Fighter 1, 2, and 3 hit crack. And all those influx of wrestlers came in. It was fucking everybody up, and people couldn't stop them from taking them down. Jiu-jitsu guys could not submit them because their base was too strong, and it was just tough, resilient, and then it just put them in a position where it was a high demand for high level wrestling coaches that knew how to be explosive, knew to not only how to wrestle, but how to teach wrestling. So I got into it, and one time I said, you just fucking let me get this a try. And I fucking gave it a try, and 5 world titles later, 7 world title fights, 5 world titles, and now I'm going to have to go back and grab another one. All right. I like Holloway, but Volkan obviously looked dope. We'll see. I don't know when they're matching them back up, but I'm excited to see what happens. I like Jose Aldo. I don't know why, but I just think Cejudo just is a steamroller. I think he'll put a lot of pressure, and I think Jose Aldo needs distance and space to get the job done. Something's telling me this fight going to be over with this match. Will Smith, I like Will Smith, but more importantly, check out Joyner Lucas' new song called Will. It had 2 million views in like 5 hours on YouTube. Joyner Lucas. So one of you guys can put his handle up, but I know you guys watch it. Put Joyner Lucas in there as a tag, and I'll pin it up there. But he got a video on YouTube, and it's called Will. It's a dedication to Will Smith. Will Smith reposted it. It was a #1 trending video on YouTube, and then, like I said, 2 million views within a few hours. So that was insane. All right, let me ask a couple more questions, guys. I do not know the location. I think it's out of town, out of the country. Sorry, everything's out of town, out of country. But I think it's maybe Dubai. I don't know. So, damn. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. He fucked me. And that boy was some shit. Imagine if you was on the other end. If you was on the other end of this motherfucking animal fucking you up. Hold on. I'm trying to get tagged this. Yeah, so this is a cat right here, Joyner Lucas. One of my top 5 lyrically. It's a complete beast. All right. Is this fight going? I didn't know this fight was happening. I thought Casa was getting the fight, but I don't know. Till's a good fighter. He got good power. He got dope hands. He can take a beating. When I was fighting him, I was hitting him with some crazy elbows, knocked him down, hurt him, beat him in the first round, and he still was there. He was forced to submit due to a choke, but I think if it was up to him, he would have kept trying to go and keep trying to fight. My hardest training camp. To be honest, Jake Shields training camp, I trained hard. Though I fought like shit, I think I overtrained. I peaked too early. I was doing crazy sprints, verticlimber stuff. I was doing way too much, And it really did not reflect. That's when I started learning how to train smarter. Training smart guys don't mean being lazy. They don't mean taking it easy. They mean if anything's taken away from your sparring, you need to reduce it or you need to put it on a different day. Sparring is the most important part about training. The running, the strength and conditioning, the shadow boxing, the bag work, all those things are meant to make you have better sparring, have better condition, more reps, more rounds, and your endurance will be at a level where you can go out there and do it in a fight. And if anything, if your legs are too sore from fucking doing deadlifts and squats to actually go out and fucking do your job, then shit, it was not a supplement. Now it's become the primary trainer. So if you want to be a power lifter or a CrossFit person or a fucking marathon runner, you may want to consider that. But if it's taken away from your sparring, then you need to highly reconsider your regimen and how much time you're dedicating to each art. All right, last question, guys. Do it. So start putting your flag, city, state, country. Remember, guys, I may not know your flag. So city, state, country, and I'll try to get it. Am I the GOAT? Yeah, I feel like I'm the greatest welterweight of all time. And I'm saying that just thinking as I'm done, as I finish. George St. Pierre wouldn't be who you guys think he is had he not came back and avenged his loss against Matt Hughes, had he not came back and beat Matt Serra after Matt Serra knocked him down. If he had not, came back to the sport after being out for 4 years or so, Bahamas in the house, if he haven't came back to the sport after being out for 4 years and then still beat Michael Bisping for a title in the division above, then you guys would not be holding him in such high regard. So I definitely plan on coming back, getting some victories, getting that belt back, going up to middleweight, doing that, fighting some fights there, and then, walking away from the sport as the greatest welterweight of all time. All right, guys, roll call. Let me get out. I'm sorry, guys. My lives are frustrating, and, don't get on my live then. My Wi-Fi is fucked up, too, so if y'all guys are seeing, freezing and all that stuff, I can't help you. I don't know what to tell you. All right, what up, New York? What up, Mexico? I see you out here. Pittsburgh, Bahamas, as I said earlier. Oklahoma. Look like the UK in the house. Ireland in the house. British Virgin Islands. The UK, India. Somebody say John Jones, Puerto Rico, USA. Hey, British Virgin Islands back in this motherfucker. Honduras. What's up, DJ? DJ Lucky Lou in this piece. All right, where we at? Russia, as always. Montreal, Canada. Hola, from some Spanish country. Love you too, Mom. See my cousin Rel on her. What's up, cuz? All right, Russians, Bear Russians. All right, Canada. Do a couple more guys, and I'm gonna smash out of here. Am I fighting on the Khabib card? I'm training. I don't know, man. They haven't given me much communication, so I never really got out of shape. So I'm just trying to maintain, just in case they hit me up and I can be ready to roll. So will I be prepared? Will I want to fight? For sure. But am I fighting? Have they called me about it? I don't know. Virginia, what's up? 5757. Love from England. Massachusetts, what's up? Brazil. Afton, is that Illinois? Afton, Illinois, this motherfucker. All right, guys. Well, I love you guys. St. Louis, SoCo. SoCo, what up? SoCo and NoCo. SoCo, NoCo to NoHo. To NoHos. All right, hi. Jordan, England. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Y'all be good. I'm about to finish this workout out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Legendary Live's coming back again. I'm trying to get a good guest. I'm going to reach out to a couple of people, and then I'll give you guys at least a day's notice, and then we'll get it cracking. All right, peace.